Okay, you should already know how to do this part, so real quick, make a new document in Illustrator and set its dimensions to the dimensions of your laser cutter. Ours is going to be 36 inches wide by 24 inches tall. Click Create. Make yourself a rectangle in this document that is 1 inch by 1 inch, and put the top left corner up in 0 on X and 0 on Y. Make the stroke width 0.001 points, super thin to trigger the vector cutting. And make your fill have no fill. Now file print, and if your printer is not the GLS hybrid RMZ 1.1901, then pick the GLS hybrid printer, whatever version we happen to be on. If auto rotate is checked, uncheck it. We don't want any surprise rotation. And if one of these people is upside down or to the side, pick the right side up person. If your placement is set to center, put it in the upper left and make sure that your X and Y offset are 0 inches and that you're not gonna scale. I also really like this visible and printable layers to be on. It lets me use Illustrator's layers to turn off some of the lines that I don't want to cut. Good, now take a moment to get to know this white rectangle over here, the preview window, because it's all messed up. It's suggesting that I'm about to cut on a laser cutter that is taller than it is wide, but my laser cutter is wider than it is tall. This preview window is suggesting that my laser cutter is rotated 90 degrees, and it's not. What's messed up about this is that if I click this Done button and click File Print again and bring the preview window back up, it's all going to look fixed. The white rectangle is wider than it is tall, just like my laser cutter is wider than it is tall. Color management is going to want to have your printer profile set to Adobe RGB. The setup button is going to bring you now to your GLS hybrid printer. Click the preferences button and click on the pen tab. This is where you're going to set speed and power. So look up our material settings on the website and just make sure that you're choosing your speed based on the speeds listed for the GCC laser cutter. For our test cut, 1/8 inch acrylic, you're going to want a speed of 4%, power of 100%, and you're going to want to make sure that these settings are as they are here. Raster, sure. Vector, we care about this. The air compressor, yes. Autofocus, no. Bridge cutting, no. Fiber laser, don't have one. Repeat, 1. Then click Print to finish your setup and Print to send your data over the USB cable into the laser cutter.